Engineering Stories alumni with me. This is Rebecca.
Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. I graduated from UBC Mechanical Engineering in 2017, and I was a vlogger here on this channel. While I was at UBC, I was involved in AOE, the engineering sorority, as well as a lot of outreach for women in engineering. And like I said, I vlog on this channel, so you can check out my old videos. And now I work as an engineer.
So Rebecca, before I became a UBC engineering student, I didn't really know what it meant to be an engineer or what kind of jobs engineers could even have. And even though I'm a second year student now, there's still a lot to learn about what kind of amazing jobs engineers can have. So since you've been graduated for over a year now and you have a real life job, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I've actually had 2 real life jobs since I graduated. For the first 9 months after I graduated, I worked as an estimator for a power line contractor. And then I switched paths drastically, and now I work for a company that builds water slides, and I work on software that we use to design water slides. So I'm kind of doing somewhere between computer and mechanical engineering job.
That's super, super cool. Can I ask you, what kind of things did you learn in school that you use as your job now?
So because I work on software now, the biggest thing I learned was programming. So like the first year Outside 160 course that everybody takes has probably been some of the most useful stuff. And a few other programming things that I've done. And then a little bit of just like logical, the logical engineering check that you do in your mind when you're solving a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. So what does a day at work look like for you?
So my job is like 40% helping people when they break their computers and 60% developing new software. So normally my day starts with checking if anybody broke anything the night before and dealing with all of those issues. And then I start working on my development work, and then basically I check my email throughout the day, and then if anything comes up I have to put my development work on hold and then put out some fires.
So it sounds like you're not really like wearing a hard hat around the job or anything like that. So when you're at work, do you have like a team that you work with, or is it just you by yourself putting out computer fires?
So I work in an IT team, and we're split into 3. I work on a team of 4 people, and we're engineering systems. So we work on any of the systems used by the engineers. There's over 100 engineers at the company I work at, so there's a lot to deal with there.
Can I ask you about your favorite parts of the job? What do you love about it?
I love that my job is never the same 2 days in a row. Basically, like I said, I'm putting out fires. I'm helping people, so I get a lot of personal interaction. I really don't do well in a job where I don't talk to anybody at all. So I get to talk to people a lot every day, and also I get a different side of that. If I'm feeling like I don't want to deal with people, I can put my headphones on and just work on development work, and then once I'm done with the project, it gets implemented right away. So it's really cool to see something that I spend hours on go out and be useful to people who are designing water slides every day. What I do is very different from what most people expect, but it's also not, the standard of what engineering jobs are, because there's only so many water slides in the world. But I definitely have learned that there's so many different things. Like, I never thought I would be doing the kind of work that I'm doing right now, which is almost entirely computer-based, but when they were hiring, they were looking for mechanical engineers. So it was really interesting to take my mechanical knowledge and apply it to this completely different way. So definitely be willing to think outside the box when you're looking for a job.
Awesome. Thank you so much for meeting with me today, Rebecca. Thanks for answering some of our questions.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, if you haven't seen any of Rebecca's old videos, be sure to check them out. They're about her life as a mechanical engineering student when she was still here at UBC. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, give us a like and be sure to